Taiwan. You might picture Taipei 101, neon lights, or a steaming bowl of beef noodle soup. The internet promises paradise on pennies, a dream of luxury for less. But the real Taiwan isn't a travel blog fantasy. Living here on $600 a month, about 18,000 new Taiwan dollars, isn't a vacation. It's survival. Every coin matters. Every choice counts. This isn't about cheap hostels or quick getaways. It's about building a life on a razor-thin margin. We're peeling back the layers, beyond the glossy brochures, into the humid, noisy, beautiful chaos. We'll meet the people who make this island tick, who know the shortcuts and the true cost of a simple life. This is the story tourists miss, the one that starts after the last selfie. Forget the curated feeds. This is the texture of daily life. The smell of stinky tofu, the rumble of scooters, the anxiety of counting your last coins for dinner. It's a story of compromise, sacrifice, and finding beauty in the struggle. The richest experiences often come when your pockets are empty. This is Taiwan, unvarnished and real. If you want the truth, not the postcard, come with us. Let's get into it. The real journey starts now. $600. The first battle? Rent. In Taipei, that means a tiny room, maybe a yafang, maybe a cramped studio far from downtown. $200 to $300 gone, just for a place to sleep. What's left? $10 to $13 a day for everything else. Forget restaurants. Your kitchen is the street. Biandong lunch boxes. Rice, a protein, veggies, cost $2 or $3. Night markets aren't just for tourists. Locals grab a bowl of braised pork rice for $1, a scallion pancake for another. Getting around. No car. Public transport is your lifeline, the MRT, buses, and your own 2 feet. You live by the numbers, finding freedom inside strict limits. It's not glamorous, but it's possible. This is the only way to make $600 last a month in Taiwan. You meet people, always. In a noodle shop, Alex from the UK tells me he started on $600 a month teaching English. You learn what matters fast, he says. Roof, food, purpose. He gestures around. This is real life, not the expat bars. Then there's mailing, juggling part-time work and design school, sharing a tiny apartment, sometimes eating instant noodles for days. I want to be independent, she says, finding joy in small things, a new art pen, a sunset. In a park, Mr. Chen, a retired factory worker, lives on a $600 pension. Enough is enough, he says, playing chess. I have friends, health, and sunshine. These voices form a chorus of resilience. They aren't complaining, they're living. The true value here isn't in dollars but in shared meals, kind words, and moments of peace. This is the real heartbeat of the island. A tight budget changes how you see the world. Can't afford Taipei 101's ticket? Hike Elephant Mountain for free. The view is yours. Earned, not bought. Taiwan's beauty is accessible. National parks, coastlines, temple courtyards, no ticket required. You learn to savor the artistry of the everyday. A street vendor's skill, a temple's carvings, the chaos of a market. Night markets become your playground. Grilled squid, bubble tea, sizzling walks, all for the price of a stroll. But there's a flip side, hard choices. Saying no to dinner invites, dreading emergencies, feeling the stress of no safety net. The Instagram posts don't show the quiet anxiety, the loneliness of missing out. You trade comfort for connection, restaurants for street food, convenience for effort, but you gain a deeper sense of place, new flavors, and self-sufficiency. It's a constant dance, balancing beauty and challenge. The struggle is real, but so is the reward. You find meaning in the effort. The best things here are free, or nearly so, and that makes them even sweeter. This is the beauty of Taiwan on a budget. It's not always easy, but it's always real, and it's yours to discover. Want to try it? Here's the truth. Don't just chase cheap prices. Look for value. That $1 bowl of noodles is a taste of tradition, a seat at the city's communal table. Eat where locals eat. No English menu? Even better. Get out of Taipei. Your money goes further in Tainan, Kaohsiung, or Hualien. The pace slows, the people are warmer, and life is cheaper. Take the train, explore, get lost, learn a few words of Mandarin. Xiexi, Bu Hao Yisi, Ni Hao. They open doors. People appreciate the effort, even if you stumble. Manage your expectations. This isn't a 5-star vacation on a 1-star budget. It's immersion, sometimes uncomfortable, always eye-opening. You'll be hot, tired, confused, and amazed. Come with an open mind. Be a student, not a consumer. The real Taiwan reveals itself to those who look beyond the surface. Be ready to adapt, to learn, to be changed. The best stories aren't in guidebooks. They're waiting in the alleys, the markets, the smiles of strangers. This is the Taiwan you'll remember, and it's worth every challenge. So, pack light, especially your expectations. The adventure is in the details, and the real reward is the journey itself. Welcome to the real Taiwan. Eventually, you stop counting dollars, you start counting smiles, new foods, and moments of kindness. Like the ayi who walked me to the right bus stop or the fruit vendor who tossed in an extra guava. These moments are priceless, the real currency of Taiwan. Living on a budget isn't deprivation, it's prioritization. You invest in experiences hiking, wandering old neighborhoods, savoring a perfect mango. Your wealth becomes memories, not possessions. You discover resilience, resourcefulness, and that happiness isn't tied to your bank balance. It's about perspective, finding joy in the simple, the everyday, the free. You strip away the non-essentials and find your core. It's a clarifying, sometimes tough, but rewarding transformation. You arrive thinking about what you can get. You leave thinking about what you can give. The $600 is just a number, a constraint that forces deeper engagement. The real story isn't about living cheaply, but living richly, through connection, discovery, and meaning. The most valuable things aren't things at all. They're moments, relationships, and quiet contentment. This is the true wealth of Taiwan, and it's available to anyone willing to look. We've walked the alleys, counted coins, and heard the stories. This is a Taiwan far from the tourist trail. Gritty, beautiful, deeply human. It's about more than a budget. It's about redefining what a rich life means. The extraordinary hides in the ordinary. This journey is just a beginning. An invitation to see your own world with new eyes, find beauty in your backyard, connect with your community, question what you truly need. Maybe you'll be inspired to take your own journey, to seek out stories waiting to be discovered. These stories connect us, remind us of our shared humanity, and show that we all seek connection, meaning, and home. Supporting storytelling keeps these conversations alive, bridges cultures, and ensures these voices aren't lost. So, join me at the table. Be part of the exploration. Let these stories spark questions, memories, or dreams. The world is full of stories. This is just one. Thanks for listening, for sharing this meal. The conversation isn't over. It's just begun. Let's keep it going.